Hi there, my name is Edward and this is a video series about my mission to drop down to 100 kilograms. Now each week I'll deliver a video to you about my trials and tribulations on this journey. Enjoy the show. Hey people, welcome back to another episode. I hope you all had a fabulous week out there in the wonderful world. And I hope all of you are enjoying the summer and using the sunny days to either, get fit or to stay fit, and you're avoiding the barbecues every night with beer and ribs. So let's kick off with a review of the past week. And this week was actually quite a strange one, but it had a good ending. So on Monday, I was pumped, I was ready for the week. I had a good morning ride, but at midday, I had a dizzy spell. And I've been lightheaded before, but this was a very rare occurrence. And I knew right away before, what happened before, what was happening. The last time this happened was years ago, and it was heat exhaustion. I was playing baseball. It was about 2 p.m., middle of the summer, be going for hours, and that's how that went. But this time, I couldn't understand at all what was happening and why, but I couldn't walk or stand up straight, and it's kind of scary, to go through all that. So as I didn't know what was going on, and I was afraid I was going to fall down a staircase or something worse, I went straight home and went to rest. So because of this, there were some ups and downs from the past week. The main downer was I couldn't do much of anything, let alone exercise. So I got to do very little exercise this week, which is the main thing that really propels me along the process. So that was a bit of a bummer. But there were 3 big positives that did come out of the week. So I didn't eat any bad food, and the dizziness was kind of a godsend for the diet because I felt a bit queasy because of the dizziness, and I didn't really want to eat too much at all, so that was kind of good. The next big positive is I lost just under 2 kilos for the week, so that's about 4.5 pounds, and it's a great thing for mind, body, and spirit, and that was really cool, but that wasn't the best news for the week. The third biggest positive for me was that I had to go to the doctor in light of my ailment, and I had a battery of tests, and no one likes the doctors, but the results came back and I'm in a great state of health. And this moment this week gave me a huge boost, and it gave me a number of reasons why to really continue on the journey and to put the pedal to the metal. The timing of this was really interesting. As a guy I went to high school with, rest his soul, he just passed away about 2 weeks ago. And even though I'm 33, mortality is something we all think about, and taking care of our health is very important, for our whole lives. So, at the end of the day, my doctor said that I probably just had a virus, and unless I have more dizzy spells in the weeks to come, there's not really a need to worry about anything, and just to keep doing what it is I'm doing. So this is all pretty exciting. So what are the goals for this week coming? Well, exercise-wise, we're gonna smash out our 80 kilometers on the bike. We're gonna hit 4 high-intensity workouts, and I'm heading to the park shortly to go play baseball. But something I really wanted to focus on last week, but was a bit challenging because of my dizziness, was to read every night before bed. And this was something I've wanted to do for a number of reasons. Now, the main one is because your mind is taken to a new place when you read a fiction book, especially when the hunger cravings are the hardest. So this is the book that I'll be reading this week. It's called Crime and Punishment. It's by Dostoevsky, and he's one of the greatest writers ever. His stuff is very depressing, but to say the least, it makes me sort of not think of chicken wings, which is good. The other thing I'll be doing is a 5-minute walk after each meal. Now, one of the things I've found is that, with limiting portion with my meals, when I'm done with a meal, at the moment I'm finished eating, I'm still a little bit hungry. But if I just wait 5 minutes and, I actually just chill, I actually feel pretty good. Then I'm full and I'm good. So if I take a 5-minute walk after every meal, then, this should be a good thing and get my mind off of it. The goal for weight loss is 2.5 kilos, which is over 5 pounds. It does sound like a lot, but I had a great week last week. Got to keep the highs going, and should be doing some good exercise, so it should be really good. And if I lose my weight anytime, I've got the walking, I've got my book, and I've just got my state of mind, and I've got this goal I'm trying to achieve, so it's all good. Many thanks for tuning to this edition of the show. Please make sure that you subscribe and also hit the notifications button so you can join me on the journey. I hope you all have a fantastic week out there for yourselves, but please make sure you're setting your own goals and kicking ass in your personal life, and also remember to do things differently than you've done them before. So if you're trying to change your life and hit new goals and achieve new things, then change something, change all the things, change anything. But anyway, my name's Edward, and I'm really excited to see you all back here next week. Until then, you take it easy.